Welcome to Rustic Cottage Co. I'm Julie and I hope you like my Facebook page Rustic Cottage Co, my group Rustic Cottage Co and my YouTube channel Rustic Cottage Co. This video is to inspire you. Please give the thumbs up, like, tell your friends and pass the word on. That will help my business. I much appreciate the time you're taking to enjoy this video. Please keep watching and let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you again for watching Rustic Cottage Co. from Julie. Have a great day. Enjoy the movie. Hey everyone, this week's video. I hope you enjoy it. I'm doing a couple of pieces of different furniture this week. Carrying on doing my seeds, I think tomato plants this week, starting on those. And I had a little bit of a cold over the weekend, nothing bad, it was just a cold, feeling sorry for myself, so I was a little bit not feeling too good Saturday, Sunday, and a little bit Monday. So I'm now kind of doing a little bit of catch up, so let's get painting, let's have some fun and see what I'm up to. This piece here, it had a top on it that was just, you could unscrew, you can see the screw holes here, which I'll fill, but it had a top on it. It was literally what they call a printer desk, so you can put your printer on, your printer paper and all that kind of thing. So I've took off what I don't need. There is shelves for it. I'll be keeping at least one shelf. And I'll be transforming this, and so far I have put on already is some little legs on the bottom. Again, I'll be filling the holes with the screws. The legs are bottoms of, they're old chairs, not really old, just basic square, you know, the chairs, and I didn't need the chairs. I think they were broken, so I got rid of the chair part, but I always keep legs in case I need them. And this is the bottom of, I guess, two chairs, no, one chair, because 4 legs. So I just cut off, it was 1.75 inches, the length I did, and screwed on. And now let's get some painting. I'm going to paint this whole thing and then have some fun with it. I've given one coat all the way around on this box here, which is going to be kind of a cupboard, little shelf. So we'll have some fun, turn it into farmhouse. Well, that's got one cover so far. Let that dry fully. It'll take two and a bit coats to fully cover it. Okay, so for this little side cabinet, I have had the door made. Now I need to stain it to make it look more rustic, and then I'll be able to put it on. And then these also need to be stained to put on top, and finish off some of the painting inside, and it's almost done. Wow, I can't believe this one's gone so quick. Alright, glued and nailed the top on, looking good. I need to get the grey glaze, edge glaze on here, and also have the door on here. That looks great. It looks like a little farmhouse door. I'm liking that. I'm gonna just finish off the white as well. It's looking good. I'm liking it. I've been a little slow to get finished on a couple of items in the last little while. Not long, but I got excuse me, as you can tell, a little bit of a cold, a little head cold. I did get tested. It's just a head cold, but I just kind of made me tired and knocked me. So I am still finishing this one. I will be putting the stain on this one, on the front of this one, and finishing the painting today and tomorrow. This one, which still doesn't look like anything, but I've patched it, and we'll sand that tomorrow and get started on the painting, and that will be started tomorrow. So also this week I will be starting on this piece. This is a baby change table. Needs a little work doing to it. Therefore I'll need to do a little bit of structural stuff, but not much. Now I did a baby change table a couple of weeks ago, turned it into a coffee bar. And right now I'm going to be doing a step back. I'd like to do the same thing on this one, but I'm just going to have a look and see if I want to do it exactly the same, slightly different, whatever I want to do here. The sides on this one are very different to the other one, so I want to see what I want to do with that and just kind of step back and see how I want to do this. I do have a piece that I want to do soon that would be kind of this size, and I'm wondering if to go that route or if to just have this piece look just like the last one I did. It did sell immediately. Many people afterwards said, can I have one, can I have one? And I said to them, it's not always easy getting a baby change table because they do get passed around by obviously young mothers and things like that, and that's great. So generally the ones I find are the ones that are broken, and I have to mend them, fix them, make them stable, and then turn them into something. So that usually takes a little time. So this one I'm actually going to have a think. I'm going to have a step back, and I'm going to make my decision today which way I want to go with this one, and then stick with it. So stay tuned what I decide. And as you can see, the seeds are doing well. The peppers have finally started to sprout up, so that's great. And the tomatoes are actually way up there. They need to be potted, and I'm going to do that next. As I say, a little bit of a cold. I've been a little bit behind on everything, but I'm really going to get going right now on putting these tomato plants in some bigger containers that I do have to do right now. Just starting to put on the glaze. I've got to get some more, so I'm halfway through, but I wanted to show you. It's the smoked glaze Rust-Oleum, and I wanted to show you right now just because here, this has got on the top, I already put it on, but the front does not, and it just shows the difference in what it does to the wood. This wood was exactly the same as this before, but putting that smoked glaze on top, and I water it down quite a bit, gives you this look that I just love the look of this. And I just put it on with a damp cloth, water it down, and this is the look I get. Now I have actually literally run out, so I have to run out and get some more, and I'm going to be touching up here and here, and then doing the door itself. But that's the big difference between the looks. Now with it being a glaze and not a stain, it does have to be sealed, but I just end up putting the matte clear coat on top. Alright, so I gave myself a good day to think about this one. There was two different ways I could have gone with it, and I kept flipping back and forth, and I know it's confusing for you to hear, but I would like you to kind of hear my process of thinking, inspiration, what I want to do with each piece. And even though this one is slightly different than the last one, I think I'm going to do it in a similar way. It will be built the same, with the cupboards, the doors on the bottom, open shelving in the middle. So I'm going to be having some pallet wood on the bottom here of this one, and pallet wood on the bottom of the top part. I'm going to take this piece off, but keep this one on. I have a feeling, haven't fully finished, but I'd like to build this up at the back here solid somehow, rather than it look like, well, have a space, so I want that solid. So I may put this piece here, bring this one down, and put the front piece on top so it's solid back. And then the sides, I will be putting pallet wood in between these. And then obviously I need to put a backing on the back of each, the shelf and the cupboard part. And then everything that is this wood is going to be painted white. So that's my thinking on that. That's how I kind of see it in my mind. I have the vision now, and I have to get started. Obviously it won't be finished in this video, it'll be worked on through the next couple of weeks, and I'll show you the progress, how I'm doing it, but I don't want to be too much detailed. As I said, I did do a piece like this only a few weeks ago, but it did do so well that I think you might enjoy following me along with this one too. Alright, I finally got some more of my grey. It's age stain. It's a glaze actually, not a stain, so I did finally get more. I put a little bit in this old container and added some water. So now I'm just going to do the outside and inside of the door. So I'm just using a damp cloth and just rub it everywhere that the wood is. Get it right in there. It is water based, so it will need a clear coat afterwards. But I find with anything water based, then you can use water to soften it or not if you want it darker. So that's kind of where I go with using this, and I find this particular colour, this aged grey, gives a really good old look to palette wood. Just makes it just that little bit older looking. So I've got some crevices here to get this into, so I'm just going to squeeze a little into it and just get it right down there. And I'm just going to cover this whole thing and then clear coat the whole thing and then stage it up for you. But it's coming along nicely. Finally gotten the first coat onto these pieces here, and it's going to take me probably a couple of weeks to get these finished. It's been an ongoing process on these. I think they'll look amazing when they're finished, so bear with me with these pieces. They will get finished soon. And then moving on to this one, as I've got the paint out, I'm getting the first coat on this one. So this one's coming along nicely, and get finished, almost finished, getting the first coat on. Will be 2 coats of white paint, and then I will be restructuring and getting the wood cut for the palette wood, and then I'll do the final touch-ups of the white paint when I'm ready to put everything together. And so obviously when you're nailing in and sawing and doing different things, things get scratched, so I don't finish the final touch-ups and full of the white until the very end. So it all comes together nicely, as you will see. So I just finished the glaze. Now I'm going to touch up the white and then clear coat the whole thing and stage it up for you. This used to be an old printer desk that went right next to an old big computer table, and this is what it looks like now it is finished. Well, as you knew, I wasn't feeling good this week at the beginning of the week, so I was a little bit of doing some catch up and everything else, but I did get quite a bit finished. I love how the cabinet turned out. Did you like that too? So I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments what you thought, and let's get finished next week. The other pieces of furniture, it's going to be a continuous for a little while again, as I'm doing quite a few different pieces of furniture all at the same time like I have before. So each week one piece will be finished, so you'll see it finished, but not every week all of them will be finished, obviously. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video today. Please tell your friends. I'm really trying to get my viewers up. I'm trying my best to be really happy about this and everything, and I am loving the painting. I'm loving doing the videos. I'm getting there with the editing and different things like that. I'm not amazing at it, but I do enjoy it. I'm just finding I'm not getting the views. I'm wondering when I should maybe just not. I don't know. It's kind of sad to say not to do the videos, because I do enjoy doing that. I love inspiring and I love to be inspired, but it does take up a lot of time, and not that it's all about the money, but I do have to pay my bills, and right now I'm just not getting the views. So maybe what I'm doing is not needed in the industry right now. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not trying to be down. As I say, love what I do. That's why I do it, and I hope you like it too. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next week. I'm Julie from Rustic Cottage Co. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and thumbs up. Thank you.